Oh, fuck. There's some bad dudes in here. Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die on Undead Country. I am the Bearded OG, and that's a dead Arlene. So, welcome to our new home site. So I am in this little valley here, and this is our town that we've been living in. God damn it. Go away, lady. She probably called in a horde. Maybe. I don't know. I do see an Edgar over there. Anyway, yeah, so I think this is going to be our new home site. Not our horde base site, but our actual home where we're going to live in. Because I just love the forest biome so much with, you know, Better Biomes that I want to live, you know, I want our base to be in the forest. And so I've done a lot of looking around here, and you know, this is really close to the desert, and so this is where we're going to build. But I also found a city with 2 Trader Bobs in it. It's not a huge city, but you know, it's big enough, and it's got 2 Trader Bobs. So what my plan is to build our home here, and then I'm going to just build a road. It's going to be a fairly decent undertaking. And I don't know, you know, I don't know how fancy I'm going to get with the road, but I'm going to clear a path, you know, through the desert from our base to Trader Bob here. So we can, you know, just go straight there as the crow flies. Just because I want to do operations here in the city, especially with 2 traders that we can kind of, you know, play off of each, you know, go to each of them. But, you know, live in the forest. And so I don't know, you know, what's in this area here. I went all the way north here, found 1 Trader Bob in a small town there. Went way over this way, found another small town. Well, actually, these towns are fairly decent size, but they're not, you know, they're not actual cities. These are the 2 that we were operating in the last episode, and then I went south and then finally found this city here. So this city has at least 2 skyscrapers in it. One of them's a Deshong Tower, and I don't remember what the other one was. So I think I think there's enough to it that we can go ahead and do our operations there. Keep in mind too that my map is a 10K map, so this is a very, very large map compared to, you know, the 8K that I normally play on. So there's still a lot more territory. Of course, this is pretty far to the west, too. So, but there's a lot more territory in this map, which we can, you know, potentially explore once we get some kind of a flying, you know, like a gyro or helicopter or whatever. So, I think then the first order of business is going to be for me to you know, move our stuff out here and build a temporary base that we can stay in until we get the main base built. And let's actually take a look at this place. I think that's, where's my mini bike? I think that's maybe like one of the army bases or camps or something. So, let's kill all these guys. One thing I haven't decided for sure yet is how we're going to do our defenses, because I want to build kind of a cabin idea with a nice house and a nice yard and all that sort of thing. But I don't want it, you know, I don't want it to, I want it to, the aesthetics of it to be nice. Yeah, this is Fort Quonset. Oh, you know what? There's probably landmines around here. We could, I guess I could clear Fort Quonset and just make this our temporary base while we work on building the main base. Since it's, you know, it's just right here, because the main base is going to be somewhere in here. I haven't fully decided where, but, you know, somewhere in that flat area. So we could go ahead and clear this and then just live here. That way I don't have to build, you know, a smaller solution. So why don't we do that? Why don't we clear Fort Quonset? We got a couple of points. We are going to put those into agility. We're trying to get agility up to 7 so we can raise all the rest of the points up another level. And I'm going to say, oh, yeah, I have a couple of just real short clips to show you of some somewhat significant things that have happened between the last episode and this episode.
To a scumbag like you.
All right, let's go ahead and clear Fort Quonset. Oh shit, this is a tier 4. Wow, okay. We're gonna have to, I mean, we should be okay, but we're gonna have to be careful. Didn't realize this was a tier 4. Somebody stepped on some landmines. Okay, let's go this way. Try and take this one section at a time as much as we can. Check this bag here. What? Get out of here. Loot him for the ammo. Got infected, so we'll take one of these. And let's also take one of these so we don't get infected again. Okay. There was also a soldier in here. Let's grab this and see what's under here. I can't tell if there's anything down there or not. Yeah, trash. Okay. Generator and some cement in there. Okay. Make sure everybody's loaded all the way. Should be. Okay. I think this place has like a little underground bunker that we got to go into. Yeah, we gotta go down there. Let's do. Shit. Got a little hot there. There's something else jumping around in here. Oh, one of those big fuckers. Alright. Does he drop anything? A subject 3 DNA. Okay. Crazy. We'll go down there momentarily. Search the feral hunter. Pick that up. Fire devil. Good. We got some steel tool parts. Alright. I think Okay, there's a bunch of zombies down here. Let's go see what's up here. Hazmat guy. Take him out. Can't quite see everybody that's down there. Oh man, you just about made me fall off of there. Oh shit. Okay. Let's go in here. Oh shit. Why don't we do this? Do we have any more? Yeah. Got some pipe bombs here. Oh shit. We took all their legs off. How funny is that, man? Okay. Get the ammunition off all of these guys. I hear dogs. Okay. We'll check everything in here. Let's put our light on. I did find an upgraded helmet in some loot. A yellow nomad headgear, so 30% less food and water use, which is actually pretty damn useful. Plus it's heavy armor, and it's got more mod slots. So that was a nice little find for us. Oh. Okay. You guys gonna come to the door? I don't know what the hell they're doing. Oh, there we go. He's feral. Shit. Okay. Love that these guys give ammo, man. It's awesome. I guess that's supposed to be down there, eh? Okay, that goes back out there. None of those are lootable. That takes care of that building. Okay, so all we have left then is the bunker. Underground here. Oh yeah, let's get the gas out of here. Is there... Okay, there's probably something here. Yeah. Looks like it's some trash or something. I don't see any landmines crossed here. Oh, that was weird. There's a zom right there. Where did he go? See, there's landmines. Lots of landmines outside here. Kept twitching his head. Okay. So I guess there aren't any mines in the ditch that I can see. All right, let's go down into the bunker. Loot all this stuff here. That's blocking some area. I have done this POI before, but it's been a while. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to break through here. That. And then we'll break all this. Ooh, that looks dangerous. Okay, so, do we want to throw explosives in there? Yeah, I don't think it'll damage the loot. Certainly won't damage the main loot. Oh, fuck. There's some bad dudes in here. So much for that idea. Okay, well, let's just stay out here where we can... Oh, I guess we forgot to clear that building. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That was intense. Damn. Okay. Let's get this stuff. I was gonna say, I hear a screamy. Another screamy. Oh, that's Mama Screamy. Queen Screamy. Let's get up here because she probably called in a bunch of bad bats. Okay, he's down. Okay, he's dead. Alright, I think we've mostly controlled the threat. Okay, let's loot you. Sure, everybody's reloaded here. Okay. We'll go back down there, but let's finish this building out first. Oh, those are nerd boots for fall distance. What am I currently wearing? I'm wearing Nomad for run speed. Yeah, now let's keep the Nomads. I don't know why I forgot about this building, but I did. Let's read this. Let's just read that now, and we'll go do it later. Read this. Get rid of that. Oh, you guys may have told me this in the comments. I haven't seen them yet from the last episode, but I cannot make gasoline in the small chem station. I discovered that. But I have found a few more forge aheads, so we are only 15. Yeah, we're 15 away from that. I checked all the traders that I ran into for those magazines. And, you know, we can also make a few of those from the research papers. But until we get the chemistry station, and more specifically the ability to make gasoline, we're going to just stick with the little guppy, because the fuel economy is just amazing on it. If I start using the motorcycle right now, it's just going to be really hard to stay in the gas. Okay, let's go back down. We have to go this way. And okay, we'll scrap that. Toilet and that. Big ammo pile. We'll end up selling that thing. Check all these cupboards here. Let's eat both of these. Still have 2 more survivor goulashes. Oh, and I learned the hobo stew recipe too. Let's open that. Then we'll break into these guys. Got a stun baton. Whoops. Alright, and the main loot. How many lockpicks? I have 9. Let's see if that's enough. No, we'll just have to break it open. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. Including an upgraded rapier. Nice. And a 1911 pistol, which is not as good as the one we have, because we have a purple normal pistol. But that is some good stuff. 6 handgun magazines. Holy shit. Magnum quality 5. 1911 pistol quality 5, which probably would be better than this. Oh, and a quality 5 Evo. That we should probably consider doing. Okay, 3 knife guys. Alright, so, yeah, I don't have enough room for all of this stuff, obviously. Why don't we... Ooh, that's 53 food. We should probably wait and not waste that. Okay, so, we've got 7... No. Excuse me, we got 8, 9, 10, 11. We need to come up with 11 slots to get the rest of that. But I believe we've cleared the place. So as far as where we'll live, I mean, how big is this little shack? We just need a place for storage and workbenches. This would be a nice, you know, very defensible, but it's awfully small. So it might make the most sense just to live in here. Yeah, I think we'll probably live in here. So I'll just clear all this shit out of here, and then we've got plenty of room to put all of our workstations down and do our thing. So, because, you know, the bunker's nice, but it's all the way on the other end here, and we want to be close to the build site. And we gotta, you know, run up and down the stairs all the time, so I don't think I am a fan of that idea. How strong is this? Yeah, that's not very strong. Stronger than that though, but we can reinforce that probably. Because, yeah, there's definitely not going to be enough room for storage and workstations in here unless we also utilize the top of it, but I don't want to spend a lot of time and put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this because it's very, very temporary. Right. Okay, so this place is now our temporary base. Can I come across there? Let's go here. Oh man, I don't have any room for... Oh, well, okay. That freed up quite a few slots, actually. I'm gonna have to get you out of there. Where is my pick? Right there. I'm just gonna break it. There we go. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Grab the rest of that. Okay. Oh, you're right there. Okay, so let's swap out our rapiers. I really like this sword too, man. This sword is just amazing. I don't think... Here, let's modify that. We'll take those two off. Yeah, we don't get an extra mod slot with this one, but it's still a superior weapon. There we go. Okay. Upgraded rapier. Yeah, so that's 67, but this one still is basically the only thing the 911 is better at is range by only 2 meters. So yeah, it doesn't make sense for us to switch to that. But we can, you know, we can certainly make a better one. But I don't know. This is a really damn good pistol. I'm probably just going to keep using it until we can start making the 40, you know, the 44 variant, which I think is, it's not going to show up there. 44. Yeah, I don't, it's not showing up at all here, but I saw it somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it, but it's like it's called a mini deagle. So it might have been in the workbench or something. Okay, so let's see. I guess the next order of business then is, you know, I'm not taking all this shit back to the main base. It wouldn't make sense to do that, of course. So why don't we get rid of this army truck just because I don't want zombies coming in, hitting on it, having it blow up, and then potentially damage the house. But before we do that, let's go in here. I'll probably reinforce, you know, the house a little bit just so it's a little stronger than just wood. But we need to clear all of this shit out of here. And I also need... Can I use that? I can use that. Well, hell, we'll keep the stove there for sure. Nice. Why don't we put... Just trying to think. I got quite a few workstations. So we could make this the storage room. So let's clear it first, so that way I can start putting some storage down in here. And let's actually start by putting at least one storage down because I have absolutely no fucking room here. Put a couple things in there. Put a wood storage crate. And then poop all that stuff into there. Except for keep this. We want to keep our hammer. Put that stuff in there. I don't think... Excuse me. I don't think we need to hang on to any of the rest of this at the moment. Okay. So, let's grab that. And that. Can I wrench these? Nope. Okay, so we'll just break those. I can wrench this. Oh, did I not? Oh, I put a couple things in there. I was going to say. We'll wrench this. We'll wrench the sinks, and we'll get some pipes and other stuff. Okay, I think everything else in here we just break. I want to get that stuff out of the way. Oh, we... Can they blow this up? That would be really bad. It's a little nerve-wracking, man. Okay. So we're going to leave this stove there. Can I wrench these? No. I can wrench this. And I should be able to wrench the beds. Okay, let's wrench these pipes. Okay, harvest the plastic. Get rid of the foot lockers. And the lockers. There we go. Okay. There's a weapons bag up there. Nice. Don't care about that. Full auto mod. We could actually put that on here. I don't think we need to for the AR. There's something up there too? I don't think so. Alright, so this is our new temporary home. I will go around and reinforce at least the lower levels here. Probably to concrete, because I do have a cement mixer now. I believe I showed that to you in the oh wow, they were really close to breaking that in those clips. Because, if we're gonna put all our shit in here, we don't want the zombies breaking into it and ruining anything. Okay, let's just get... Oh god, that's 10,000 hit points. Fuck that. I mean, I probably will take it out eventually just because of the noise, but yeah, I'm not doing that right now. And there's some resources here I can grab, but I'll do all that stuff off camera. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another... I'm going to actually do a bunch of storage, but for now, let's just do, like, say 3 more, just so we can offload everything. And we'll throw all that in there. Let's keep that. We'll wait a little bit longer before we eat it, so we don't waste it. Oh, I got 2 stun batons. Look at that. Nice. And I think... scavenger hat. Yeah, I'm going to probably need to get some more gasoline on the way back, because I don't have enough. I want to keep my thingies with me, my blocks. We're not using this Raider helmet any longer. All right, so what we're going to do is let's go do this buried treasure. And then, where is it at? Way in that fog of war area. So we'll go do that as we work our way back home to start bringing stuff over here. And of course, I'm going to be doing all of that off camera. But I'm excited. This is going to be fun. It's been a while, actually, to be honest with you, since I've done a custom build in the game. Because usually what I do is just take over a POI. But we're going to do a custom build this time in the woods. It's going to be a nice little cozy rustic cabin idea. And we'll enjoy, you know, the woods, the Better Biomes woods as part of that process. And we're also going to be building a custom horde base too. But probably going to wait a little bit longer on that because the design of the base that I'm going to do is going to rely upon explosives. And I want to get our agility stuff leveled up first, and then we'll move over to perception and start leveling explosives. All right, so I'm going to just work my way across country to here, and I'll meet you guys over at the treasure. Since we will be going this way from time to time, let's make sure the road is clear. I'm also going to mark this as our temp home. Okay. So this comes over to here, but we can bypass this place. We'll probably better remove this tree, though I think I can go under it, but when we get a larger vehicle, we might not be able to. This brings us right out to the highway. And we got ammo delivery service. Dude, try out my new poignard here. Works pretty damn good. Poignard, that's not what it's called. What the fuck is this thing called? Cutlass? What is this called? Oh, rapier. Poignard, cutlass, rapier. It's all the same shit. If any of you guys watching are fencing aficionados, you're probably rolling your eyes right now. I know there's a difference between all those. I don't know what the difference is. Well, a cutlass is like, isn't that supposed to be like a curved sword like a pirate would use? Yeah, let's cut across country here. I think a poignard is more like a dagger, right? A short, really short sword. And then a rapier is a really skinny, thin sword. Something like what Three Musketeers would use, maybe. That's all I know about that shit. There's more to it. I don't know. Feel free to let me know in the comments just so I can learn. Somebody's got a VW. Oh, that's a repairable bug. That could be kind of fun. Jiggly. Whoops. Let's mark this. VW bug. I've also found a repairable Humvee. You guys already know about the Dune buggy. There's a repairable quad. Yeah, so those are all the ones that I've marked. So we're gonna have to just leave that there because we don't want to ruin it if we're gonna use it for something. This we will remove though, because we're gonna want the most direct path between our old base and our new base for moving stuff. And yeah, so what we'll probably end up doing is going to the highway here, and then hopefully we have trails, you know, getting all the way over there, going through this way. We'll see. Okay, let's go. Nope, we got a tree in the road. Let's go all the way over here and find the pickup spot. You know what? Actually, now that I think of it, if you're not in a hurry, it's better to actually chop these things up because you get more wood from it than if you just pick it up. There we go. Let's check this for some honey. Nope. Let's get rid of this bush here, just for better visibility. Maybe this one too. that'd be awesome if this trail goes all the way through. This is a repairable Fairhaven sedan. I don't think so. I don't think we want old people's car. Though I'm kind of old people now. I guess it'd be appropriate, but you know what I'd really like to do is either find a repairable Warthog or a repairable Striker. I've found Warthogs and Strikers, but none of the ones I've found have been repairable. Okay, that clears all that. Nice road through the woods here. Where are you going, Arlene? You going to hit the tree? Oh, shit. Where'd you guys all come from? Okay. It's going to lead to some POI somewhere. Evo Rec. I think we'll just scrap that. He might be a spitter. He's not anymore. Another repairable old people's car. Maybe fate is trying to tell me something. Fuck fate. Oh, let's take our... Yeah, it's close enough. Let's take this now. And we'll chase it down with a couple of yuccas. Okay, so we came to a fork in the road. I think we're going to have to... Yeah, we want to go that direction. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, this is awesome, you guys. A lake in the woods. Guess there's a little bit of a lake there too. Oh, this could be an awesome base location. Even though it's kind of far away from the desert. I didn't know this was here. I might need to rethink things. Might need to rethink our plan here. That could be awesome. Like have a lakeside cabin. Okay, let's get rid of this. And the trail going off up that. Oh, what's up here? Got a Lone Wolf set. Oh, it's like a movie set. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen this POI. Wow, cool. This must just be a remnant place because it doesn't have a skull rating. Totally getting sidetracked here. Since we're doing this, we might as well find out where the loot is. Got some meds and some books. Huh. Alright. Maybe there isn't any loot here. Where would it be? Don't really see anything over here. There's, there's stuff to loot, but not like main loot that I can tell. Alright, there's a bag up there. Gotta love parkour. Okay, I guess that's it. That was fun, though. We walk across here. Is there anything up here? Yeah, there's some meds up here. I think that's it. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that lake down there, guys. Holy shit. That would be a really nice place to live. Nope. Shut up. She might have screamed. The downside, of course, to it is that it's a lot further away from where we want to operate. But, that's not the end of the world. Well, actually, it is the end of the world. We could do... sit up. We could either do a cabin along the shore, or we could build the cabin kind of out more in the middle of the lake up on piers. Okay, well, I'm not 100% sure I want to do that. It's very tempting, though. Let's kind of look at it from this angle. Okay, let's go this way. There's a campsite here. Oh shit. Fun. I've never seen this POI. Looks like there might be an underground section to it. Let's get this. Just a little hole in the ground is all. It's the fire pit. Let's look at the lake from this side. This reminds me of a lake that I used to go fishing at in Oregon. I used to live in Oregon. See, this is fairly open here. It's not a real steep angle. So we could build the house overlooking the lake this way. Okay, let's go get this treasure before it's getting late. What did I do with my mini bike? All right, let's grab the bike. Oh my god, it's right there. That's hilarious. I think that's the fastest treasure I've ever found. Okay, well there's our 15 silver nuggets. We only need, I don't know, we need some of those to make the wasteland thing. And I think we just need 2 gold nuggets. Then we can make the wasteland badge equipment. $428 Mekihala and some ammo. Okay, not too bad. Had better and had worse. Why don't we patch this up with some topsoil and nobody will ever know that a hole was dug here. We'll keep the forest nice and pristine. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so, that's the end of the road there. But there's a path there that intersects with the highway. Let's just head east. But I want to also kind of look at the lake shore from the eastern side. Because this spot right here wouldn't be bad. God damn it, shut the fuck up. It's so irritating sometimes. Yeah, so this wouldn't be a bad spot to build. Let's go look over here. Oh wow, this thing wraps around way over here too. Oh my god, this lake is huge. I mean, relatively speaking. It's more than a pond. Coal deposit. Yeah, see, the terrain's a lot higher on this bank, at least over here, but it kind of looks the same all the way around on the eastern bank here. Getting a little tight through here. Yeah, it's really steep right up through here. Okay, yeah, so I don't really see any good spot on the eastern bank to build. And if we stayed on this side, you know, then we're right next to the road anyway. But it seems to me like the spot over by the campground is probably our best bet. This area is not too bad, but it's really close to the road is the one thing I don't like about it. And if we wanted to, you know, spread out a little bit, have some room for a nice big garden and stuff like that, I'm thinking that this is the spot right here. It is a little bit of an incline, but it's not real bad. I like it. We've got the sunset off in the distance. Look at the sun on the water there. It's beautiful. That might be our screenshot for this episode. Okay, so this is not practical. I'll grant you that. Not a practical thing to do just because of how far away it is. But it's gorgeous. It's a really neat place. We would just have to travel a decent ways, you know, to do our operations. And, you know, eventually we'll get an aircraft, and then it will be less of an issue. So we would take this road down to this highway here. And, you know, there's a road here. There might be some road systems, you know, crossing over this way that we could utilize, you know, just to make as direct a path as possible to Trader Bob. But I just can't pass this up, you guys. This is so beautiful. So I think this is actually going to be our new home, which means now I got to go move all the shit from the fort over to here. And we are going to have to build a temporary structure while we build the main base, which is fine, you know. There isn't really anything over here that's adequate for that. So, but maybe we will actually use this location to build the temporary base. Oh yeah, let's loot this. Just scrap that. Sneak damage. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to our old base. I'm gonna grab all of our workstations and bring them to here. And then we're gonna clear all of this shit out of here and build ourselves a small hut that we can that we'll use as our, you know, to live in until we build the main base. And then the main base is going to be built, you know, we could even I think I want to do it over here just so we have the sunset as our main view. We got a little bit of nitrate there too. So yeah, we're going to build the main base in this spot. Probably just looking right out over that direction. Oh, you know what though? We really should have it be facing west. I want to preserve as many of these trees as possible. We might end up having to cut a couple of these trees down because we want to be facing west, and this is kind of the western part of the shore. So this is really the ideal place. Unless, well, here again, unless I decide to build out into the lake, you know, like on a pier type of system. At least for the main house, you know. Zombo defenses would be a little bit more of a pain in the ass if we do it that way, but we could make it work. So I'll just give that some thought, figure out how we're gonna do it. And I might get at least you know, the real basic stuff set up before I bring you guys back in the next episode. And I think for, you know, for the building, we'll split it up. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of back-to-back building episodes, but we're going to, you know, we got to get it built, right? So we'll kind of mix up. We'll do some building episodes and we'll do some job episodes and keep going. As far as Horde Night goes, we're just going to go back to the silos since it's already set up, you know, for Horde 21, and then figure out Horde Nights after that. So I think that is it. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know your thoughts too about living on the lake versus, you know, our original location. This is much, much more practical. And it does look nice there, you know, in the woods. But, man, you just can't beat this lake. This mountain lake is so beautiful. So let me know your thoughts on that. I'm just be curious to hear what you guys think about all that. And with that being said, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.